Hey, welcome in everybody. Who's your favorite superhero? We got Batman, we got Superman, you got Spiderman, and you have Wonder Woman. Those are four of the favorites. So welcome in. We can have a discussion. And thank you for coming, everybody. I already set this up. I don't know why it's not. Okay. Hope I grabbed the right stream. Okay, let's check this out. Let's see here. Welcome in. I'm gonna sign on my iPad so that I can see everybody. But hello, welcome in. Welcome in. El Potato, hey, welcome in. Did I choose the right? Let me sign in my iPad. How are you? How are you doing? I haven't been able to stop by lives recently. Oh, that's okay. You're fine. Let's see here. I'm trying to sign in. Okay, yes, I did choose that. That's weird. I set up the background and everything, and now it's telling me to set it up again. Hello. Okay, we're all set on the iPad. We'll wait and see. I know I'm on late. I'm so sorry. I've been doing some late ones, and I'll do more streams as I can, but yeah, so I've been busy too. So that's okay. I'm doing pretty good. How about you? I'm doing pretty good. I've had a few things happen here and there. So tonight we're going to talk about who's your favorite superhero. So our popular ones are Batman, Spider-Man, Superman, Wonder Woman. So I wrote a few things down to talk about. And so they're celebrated across the comic books, the movies, TV series, books, and their distinct personalities, relatable struggles, and ironic symbols of hope. So yes, so that's what we're going to discuss today. And I wrote stuff down because I get tongue-tied sometimes. I get a little tongue-tied. So, who's your favorite hero? Do you know? I'm sorry I'm on so late, but I do get people from all over the world, and I said I would do late ones only on the weekends. So, yes, so that's what we're doing. I tried to come on earlier, but things happened. But so how are you? How's Canada? So we have Batman. Batman is valued for relying on human intelligence, intense training, and detective skills instead of powers. I like Batman. I like Wonder Woman. But I like Thor as well. I also like Thor. I'm doing pretty good. How are you? I'm doing good. Thank you for coming. Thank you for joining. Thank you for all the likes, everybody. We just started, so I'll just go over some of this stuff and then we can do a chat. Okay, Spider-Man. I'm reading this because I wrote it down. Spider-Man is praised for being a relatable young hero dealing with everyday human problems and sharp humor. And Superman, he's known globally as the ultimate symbol of truth, hope, and doing the right thing. And Wonder Woman, I like Wonder Woman, recognized as a powerful champion for justice, peace, and equality. So yes, I like that. I have some of the movies, and we could do another stream where I'll show you some of the movies that I have. Some of them I haven't even seen yet. So anyway, I'm glad that you're here. Anybody else who wants to come in the chat and say hello? We could do a poll in a minute here. So those are four of the favorites, but then, you know, you got your underdogs. You got Daredevil. Daredevil is a favorite underdog. These are favorite underdogs. Daredevil is admired for his complex, gritty, street level and deep moral duality. I don't know. I wrote this stuff down. Al Potato says, I don't know my favorite superhero is. I don't watch the movie in many movies. Oh, okay. Well, that's okay. And let's see. Um, hold on 1 second. Yes. All right. All right. Hold on 1 second. All right. Hold on 1 second. All right. All right. I don't know what that was. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Anyway, I'm glad that you're here. Um, let's see. Where were we? Okay. These are the underdogs. We did Daredevil. So there's Wolverine, um, loved for his fierce independence, rugged persona, and tragic past. And then there's Ghost Rider. I have I have a lot of these movies. I've got Daredevil, Wolverine, Ghost. I've got Wonder Woman. I've got some Superman, Spiderman. I've got a whole bunch of them. I'll have to figure out when I can take them out. I'll take them out on another day on another stream. Ghost Rider, favored for bringing a unique, dark, supernatural, and vengeful energy to the comics. Does anybody collect comic books out there? But also for superheroes, we have Captain America and Thor. I love Thor. Thor is one of my favorites. Batman is one of my favorites. Wonder Woman is one of my favorites. And Thor. And they used to have Thor marathons on all the time. Emiliana Dragon. Hello, welcome in. Are Emiliana the one that I know? Did you change your how are you? Who's your favorite superhero? So I wrote some stuff down. So we also have Captain America, the Brave Shield carrying soldier leads with a strong moral compass. I got my Chloe over here. How are you? And let's see, in Thor, I love Thor. Thor, the mighty Norse god of thunder. He's got the big hammer. Who wields the magical hammer of I can't say this word. It's Mjolnir. Majolanar. I'm your favorite superhero. Oh, thank you so much. That's so sweet. I have some lemonade here, and thank you for coming in. I just started, so I was just going to go over the notes that I wrote, and then we can have a chat. Everybody's probably sleeping, but I'm not sleeping, and I'm doing a late stream, so. I got my Chloe Pomeranian over here. She's rolling around making noises. And also, there's some crazy cricket in my house, and I can't find it. If my, I don't want to say his name out loud, my Leo died, but, let's see. I haven't recently because I got more pets. I know I have a snake. Oh, that's cool. El Potato has a snake now. Oh, okay. That's very cool. What kind of snake did you get? Okay, what else do we have here? So, the other thing I was going to go over is, do you prefer the DC or the Marvel? There's DC comics and Marvel comics for the characters. And, you know, what's the difference between Marvel and DC if you want to know? What is the difference if you want to know? A ball python named Frank. Oh, that's very cool. Very, very cool. So the difference between DC and Marvel is they're separate. American comic books and publishers. So DC features mythical, godlike icons like Superman and Batman. Um, I can't read some of my living mostly in fictional cities, while Marvel is focuses on flawed humanized characters. I mean, humanized characters like Spiderman and X-Men, set in a real world locations in like New York City. Hey, there's my friend Dior. Hello. Who's your favorite superhero? We're just going over like I wrote myself some notes and then we can have a chat. So anyway, um, I like Wonder Woman, Thor, and Batman. Batman's one of my favorites. And then I realized I don't have any shirts. So I'll have to get one at some point in time because I'd like to get a Thor shirt. I'd like a Wonder Woman shirt. I love the Batman shirt. Batman's one of my favorites. I mentioned that in my video. Thank you for watching my videos. Thank you for coming in. I don't know. Hold on one second. Let me just check something here. Let me check this. Hold on one second. Let's see. All right. Okay. Sorry about that. Now I'm behind in the chat. Okay. So sorry. I don't have any moderators, so I'm doing it myself. So sorry for the pause. Okay. Alrighty then. Okay, hold on one second. I got my iPad out here, so hold on one second. Anyway, I'm happy that you're here. I don't know where anything is on here. Sometimes when they do updates, I can't find stuff in here, so one second here. I'm just doing something here. Here we go. Okay. All right. There we go. Sorry about that. I tried to get on here earlier, but then I had to write notes. I get these ideas in my head. I knew I was going to stream, and then I was just going to come on, and I had this idea because I was mentioning it in my video, and I figured I would do it. And yeah, and then it started raining really hard, and I thought, oh my God. And then I waited to stream. That's the reason why I didn't come on right away. But I'm glad that you're here. How are you, Dior? How's your day going? Happy Friday, everybody. And we got El Potato in here. We probably won't get too many people because it's late, but we do get people from around the world and like in the central areas, like the California and all the people from the West. They come in as well at these times. They're still up. So that's why I try to mix the streams up and do some late ones and some early ones. You know, I want to do some more early ones. I've been wanting to do earlier ones, so I'll, you know, all these things, all this stuff happened with my tree, and I'm trying to catch up my yard. Today we got rain, so I couldn't go out and mow, but I had other stuff to do earlier. But we have tomorrow as well. I don't know. I think it might rain all weekend, so yeah, because I really wanted to go to the lake, but it was raining, so I couldn't. So happy Friday. And I say hi to my friend Gina. She watches. Hey, Gina. And our other friend Donna Designs decided to quit YouTube. I miss her. I wished her peace and luck. And everybody likes her. And I'm saddened about that. She was a very big supporter and a very good friend. And she's been with my channel for a long time, a couple of years really. And yeah, so she decided to stop. So maybe someday she'll come back. And I noticed some other people aren't doing it, but you know, that it is what it is. But we will continue. But I love YouTube, so I'm not going anywhere. I know I have a lot of ideas. I just haven't gotten to them yet. And I do like, my channel is a variety channel, so I can't see myself just doing one niche. If I did that, I'd probably do better, but I kind of do more nature. I'm more into the nature and the art, I guess, more like walking streams and like nature. And I love art, so I want to do more of my drawing when I get time and do. I did a vlog. I started doing that because I haven't done videos in a long time, and I don't know where the audience is from that, and the algorithm is getting confused, and I think it's trying to find a new audience because it only got 4 people that were like notifications for that video. But also YouTube is kind of screwing me because they're like putting out my videos for something that has nothing to do with my videos. Somebody did some police thing and they put my video off of that, recommended it off of that. That had nothing to do with my, my pizza driving stream. So like, I don't know what they're doing, and they're doing that a lot sometimes with my streams. So it's really weird. So also when I streamed the last time, because I'm going to mix it up and I'm going to do horizontal, and I want to go back to doing some horizontals and do some verticals. So when I did a vertical stream, a horizontal stream the last time, it stretched me out. And I'm like, this looks freaking warped or weird. You know what I mean? The screen looked weird. Well, I looked that up and it said that YouTube is glitching, that sometimes it wants everybody to do vertical. But if you do vertical, sometimes, because for instance, when I come on vertical, that's the automatic thing. If you want to do horizontal, you have to choose the orientation and change it. So it gets confused, it said, and it glitches and doesn't grab it. So that's why the stream was stretched out, because it was trying to make it like a vertical stream, which I don't know how to fix that. All I can do is try it again. I guess if I did Prism Live, which I plan on using, it won't do that if I do the Prism Live. But I don't know. I get fed up with Prism Live sometimes because it's people, they keep updating these apps and stuff, and then I can't find anything in these things, and it's a whole big thing. But anyway, it's not anything for you guys to figure out. But I don't know. But anyway, I can't use Prism Live when I'm outside because I don't always have mods. If I had mods all the time, then I would. And I understand everybody has a life. So I mod too. I mod on other channels. And I apologize for the ones I haven't been to. I don't know, Noah Burden, I haven't seen him in a while, but he comes on at 3 a.m. sometimes. That's really hard for me. And some other ones that I'm on. But anyway, I try to make my rounds, and I want to say hi to Tiffany Lava Shark. I want to say hi to A Surfer. He took a break for a while. But anyway, so we're doing this stream on the superheroes. So who's your superhero? So let's get back to that. And then I only got a little bit of notes here, and then we can do more of the chatting. I'm on late, so yeah. So yeah, we went over the Daredevil, the Wolverine, and the Ghost. Those are the underdogs. And yeah, I really like Thor. Does anybody have any t-shirts with any superheroes on it? I know my brothers, they always liked the Batman as well. We all did. I have all the movies from the Batman. I don't have the newer ones though. But I do have Spiderman. I do have some of the Marvel ones as well. And DC. I don't know if that's that cricket. You guys, hold on 1 second. 1 second, because there's this cricket, and I don't know if that's the cricket. Let me get it. I'm going to get him. If it is, oh man, where did he go? I don't know if he was the cricket or not, but he's a goner. I don't think that was the cricket. I got a cricket in here. You guys, there's a cricket in my house. There's a cricket in here and I can't find him. And he's like, yesterday, I don't know. Some come in, when I'm mowing and stuff. I don't know how they get in here actually, but are you still here? Is everybody still here? Target usually has good T-shirts of characters. Oh, okay, that's good to know. When I get money, I'll try to do that. I don't know why my iPad's behind, but it is. Okay. Okay. That's pretty cool. That's good luck of cricket. Yes. It reminds me of that movie though, Practical Magic. Do you ever watch? They got Practical Magic 2 coming out in September, I think. Anyway, do you like Practical Magic? Um, that's a different thing in there, like for that movie or whatever. So anyway, there's like, I did put on here all the characters. Um, yeah, I was gonna like do like a quiz, like a fun game type quizzy thing, but there's not many people here. But I put down for the 4 popular superheroes, which is the um, Batman, Superman, Spiderman, and Wonder Woman. Those are the main favorites that everybody likes. And I put down the actors and the actress. So for Batman, um, Lewis Wilson in 1943. And then there was Robert Lowery in 1949. So that's an old, Batman's old. Like that, I didn't realize that it was that Batman came out in 1943. Yes, that was a good movie. I don't know why oh, okay, it is here. Yes, that was a good movie. Yes, the second one's coming out. I can't wait to see it. And I still wanted to watch the Devil Wears Prada. I haven't watched that yet because I haven't had time. I had a choice. Do I want to do a late stream tonight or do I want to watch that? So I decided to come on, but tomorrow's Saturday. So yes, and I know I'm not sitting up right, but anyway, I don't know. I probably look really white on here, but the lighting is weird inside. My lights aren't good in here. The outside lighting is better, but so also let's see. So Batman 1943, 1949, 1966 to 68 was Adam West. I don't know any of those people, but that's pretty cool. And then Michael Keaton, which I think I got some of his movies. I think I got the Batman with Michael Keaton. That was in 1989 to 92 and 2023, Batman Returns. And then with the Flash. And Val Kilmer, 1995. George Clooney. I don't remember George Clooney playing Batman. Do you? Do you remember George Clooney? He was good looking. Woof. 1997 and 2023. Batman and Robin and The Flash. Maybe I do remember that, but I just didn't think about it. Christian Bale. I have all of his movies, I think, with him in it. Yes. But I'm missing somebody. Wait a minute. Okay, well, anyway, Ben Affleck. Yes, there he is. Okay, Christian Bale, 2025 to 2012. He did the Dark Knight trilogy. Poor Robin gets the short end of the stick. Oh yeah, I was gonna mention Robin and Catwoman, but I didn't. I would have been all day writing stuff down because I don't have a printer hooked up or anything. So, which I wish I did, because then I wouldn't be sitting there writing. I would have been streaming earlier, but we did get that downpouring rain, and I thought, oh my gosh. So I waited for that to stop. I'm gonna get my movies out, and I'll just show them on another stream. But I'm almost done with this. But let's see, we got Christian Bale. I remember him. I think I got his one also. Oh yes, that's what I just said. I'm repeating myself. I'm sorry. The Dark Knight trilogy, and then Ben Affleck. I don't know if I have his. I think I do have one of his or whatever. He did the DC Extended Universe filming. Robert Patterson. I never seen that one with Robert Patterson. which seems kind of funny because he was in the vampire movies there. What is it? I have those movies as well. I love that one, those movies, but we're not discussing those right now. But I didn't see that one. I don't know why this isn't moving. Okay, I'm sorry. So Wonder Woman, I never knew this. 1967, somebody named Elle Wood Walker. They did a test run pilot for it, for the show, for Wonder Woman. And that was 1967. Some of these things are before my time. Kathy McLeod, 1974. I guess she did a TV series with Wonder Woman, but she was like a blonde. It was like a non-traditional show. And Adrian Palek, but Linda Carter is the one that was really popular with Wonder Woman, 1975 to 1979. She did a really good job with that. And Gal Gadget was the last one that played Wonder Woman, 2016 to 2023. And I have that movie, and I have a couple of the ones that she did. I have like 2 of them, and then there was another one that I had. I can't think of it, but anyway, I have those movies. And then you got Spider-Man. Spider-Man. Nicholas Hammond, 1977 to 1979. So Spider-Man's young compared to, I don't know who's the oldest, Batman or Superman. 1948 for Superman. 1943. So Batman's the oldest one. Is the oldest one. So Spider-Man, Nicholas Hammond. I already said that. Tobey Maguire. I have the movies with the Tobey Maguire. 2022, 2027. But I guess Nicholas Hammond was the first one that played Peter Parker. And then this other person, I can't read my handwriting. Andrew Garfield, 2012 to 2014, and then 2021. And then Tom Holland, I don't know who that is. That's the present Spider-Man. So I don't know if that's the one with the movie that just came out. So the last one I put down here is Superman. That's the last one that I have here. Superman had many, many actors playing. And Superman, it looks like Kirk Allen, 1948 to 1950. And they did the black and white. Black and white in 1948. And I remember watching that, but I wasn't born in that era. That's way before my time. But I remember when that old movies used to come on and stuff. But anyway, let's see. Then we got George Reeves. I don't know any of these people. 1951 to 1958. He brought the character to fame, it said. And then Christopher Reeve. I remember him. That's an older, because they used to have reruns, 1978, 1987. John Hayes Newton did a TV series. Then there was Gerard Christopher, 1989, 1992. And then Dean Cain, I've never heard of that person, 1993, 1997. I don't know if that was a ABC TV series. Tom Welling. There's a whole list here of these people. 2001 to 2011. He did Smallville. Remember the show Smallville? Superman is a real classic. A real classic. Yes, it is. That one had so many actors. There's like 4 more of them. Can't read my handwriting there. What did I write there? I don't know if I meant to write Brandon. Yeah, Brandon Ralph or something like that. I don't even know that person. 2006. Henry Cavill is the next one. 2013 to 2023. Man of Steel. Tyler somebody. Hoechlin. I'm not saying that right. That's a TV series, 2016 to 2024. And he did Lois and Clark on the WC. And then the last one is David Cornvet, 2025 to the present, Man of Steel. So yeah, that's like a lot of Superman's been played by everybody. You know what I mean? I liked the show. It was one of my favorites. Smallville. Yes, I used to watch that too. That was a very good show. I liked that too. I really did like that. And I remember when the Batman and Robins used to come on, like after school, they would be playing like the old shows. They would play reruns and stuff of that, which was probably some of these actors. I just don't know their names off the top. Like I wouldn't know their name, but if I saw the face, I'd be like, oh, I remember that. You know what I mean? So that's what I have for everything. I went over everything. I went over all the different things. I like Thor, I like Wonder Woman, and I like Batman. So, and they used to have Thor marathons on. They used to have Thor marathons on. But I did, you got your DC, and then you got your Marvel, and I went over all that too. So that's pretty cool. So I'd like to get a Thor shirt. I don't wear too many t-shirts. If I wear t-shirts, I wear them around like the pool or like outside doing work or something, and I wear them inside with comfy clothes or something when you're watching TV. But yeah, that's when I wear my t-shirts. But I have the t-shirts I have are like Hard Rock Cafe. I got a piece of hair in my face, but anyway, I don't know why this isn't moving. There we go. Silver Surfer was cool character. Oh, I don't remember that one. I'll have to look that up. I never heard of that. Let me write that down. This is making me want to get some of my movies out and watch them though. I'll have to look that up. Silver Surfer. I wonder what was that about? That was probably cool. So my husband was into all that stuff, and I've got a lot of movies, different movies with all the different Marvel and the DC. And there's a lot that we didn't even mention on here. These are just some of the favorites. We just went over some of the favorites because otherwise I would have been writing forever. But that's pretty cool though. I really like that. But they had the Superman in my video when I went to get the pizza. They had the Spiderman on there because the movie came out. And the movie, I don't know when the movie came out, so I didn't look that up. But I don't think it was part of Batman, but Fantastic Four crew. Yes, Fantastic Four. I have that. I have those movies. You came in a little bit later, but I did mention them on here somewhere. Where did I mention them? Oh, I didn't tell you about. I guess I forgot to read that part. Anyway, that I wrote it down though. So I wrote it down. I wrote down like, okay, I started to go over this and then I didn't finish. So the DC features mythical godlike icons like Superman and Batman living mostly in fictional cities, while Marvel focuses on flawed, humanized characters like Spiderman and X-Men set in real-world locations like New York City and stuff. But DC Comics, home to the Trinity of Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman, alongside the Flash and Green Lantern. And I have the Green Lantern. I think, not sure, Silver Surfer may have been on its own. I'll have to check that out. I don't think I've ever seen that. And Marvel Comics, home to Spider-Man, the Avengers, Iron Man, Captain America, Thor. I love Thor. And I don't know, they just kept playing it over and over. And I remember my husband would come home and he'd be like, oh, is Thor on again? And I'd be like, yeah, and I'm watching it. I would watch it. Like, it was like they kept having, that was when I had cable. I got rid of cable because it was too expensive. And the Fantastic Four. So all those are Marvel comics. And I have the Avengers, Iron Man, Captain America, Thor. I have all of those, as well as Flash and Green Lantern. And then DC often leans towards I wrote this sloppy, towards a grand series and mythic tone, treating heroes like modern gods and legends. And then Marvel traditionally focuses on everyday personal struggles and regular person problems alongside superpowers, heroes with a human face. So I never really paid attention to whether it was DC or Marvel. I know some people do, but I just throw them all in one big thing in my head. But if anybody wanted to know the difference, but does anybody have any comic books out there? Any books? My dad used to collect comic books, and he had stacks of them. I'm talking like he was collecting since he was younger, and he had stacks and stacks. I don't know who got that stuff after he died, but it wasn't me. And a lot of that stuff he bought for my younger brother as well, but because my dad was married a couple of times. I grew up with my mom and dad were divorced, and I grew up with my mom and my other two brothers. But on my dad's side, my dad was married 3 times, so he has a child each with my mom, with my half sister's mom, and then my half brother's mom. And my half brother lives in New York City. He's the one that lives in Astoria, but he was my dad's youngest. His mom was from Germany, so and my mother and my sister's mom were Italian descent, 4 generations. I don't know what generation she is, but she's got she looks a lot like me, but she has very dark hair and brown eyes. My eyes are green. There are so many. Yes, I know. We can have more discussions over this, and I should come on earlier. I should come on earlier because I would get more people, and I apologize to everybody for not because I do get people saying if you come on too late, so who knows? Maybe they forgot about me, but there's not a lot of there's some people not on YouTube anymore. There's a lot of people I noticed, and I see some of my other friends that used to be on watching my videos, their channels are still there, but they haven't done any videos for some of them almost a year, some of them 8 months, and I'm like, oh, so maybe they're just taking time off. Some people, but and then there's people like that have been on forever. So I have my watch hours now are 699. So each time I lose hours, like today, I will lose the hours from last year on this day. So you only have till February for the people that want to get monetized. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if that's going to happen or not. Because in February they're changing the monetization hours from 4,000 to 8,000. People are freaking out over that. There's many videos of people like some people are quitting and everything. They're like thinking that's crazy, but I can't see that either unless they change something else because they're not pushing. Like I said, some of the videos they're showing it to people, the wrong audience. I put the proper title, I put the proper description, I even put hashtags, I put the proper, even put tags on some of those videos, and they're still showing it to, something that has nothing to do with my videos. It's like weird. Like it's weird. And one time the last one they showed to people from 2 years ago, and I'm like, what? So what I got to do is kickstart it and keep putting up. But like with mowing the lawn and problems with the tree down, I have these things that happen. Things happen, people. So I'm just doing my best. But I love everybody. I'm so happy. I really appreciate everybody even being here for me. And I love coming on and meeting everybody from all around the United States and different countries. And this has been a great journey for me. You know what I mean? And I am a variety channel. I do like arts and I like a lot of different things, but I'm also a photographer. I did photography when I was younger too. That's all you can do is your best. Yes, I like doing it for fun. I mean, I think it would be boring to just stick in one thing. So mine was really basically my life just moving on from my husband and stuff, just moving forward and getting back out there and like getting back into things that I like to do that I stopped doing a long time ago, you know, and I got my Pomeranian Chloe. So yeah. I feel if everybody likes the vlogs, I can try to do more. I mean, I just did a short one. I don't know. Sometimes I do something. I'm like, I don't know if I should put this up because normally I haven't done vlogs in a long time, and I only did a few here and there. But I like to do some videos, like make them look like a movie and stuff like that. That's what I like to do sometimes as well. But there's a lot that goes into videos when you put them up. They take longer to put up, and there's a lot of editing. And when you live stream, you're just on here freestyling it with like reality. We're just on here with reality right now. We're not, you know, all the editing takes time. It takes a long time to edit. Like, even if you're doing a bunch of short videos, you got to piece it together, and it takes a while. You know what I mean? Like if I do a bunch of short videos and then I go to put it together, like say I didn't have time one day and then I got to go do it another day, I got to write down like the numbers. Like say one video is like 48 seconds, and say another one's 2 minutes or something like that. I got to put that all together, and I got to edit each little video. I have to edit each little video and then put my style and kick on it, and then I have to put it together in a whole nother thing. And then I have to figure out, sometimes the hardest part is figuring out what kind of music I want to put on there. Because I'll go through all the music and I'm like, nah, that's not any good. And then so like, yeah, and like where you want to place the music, or if you want to put it on the whole thing. And I can't use the good music. I got to use the YouTube free music that's copyright free. So eventually, maybe I can get a license. You can get a license to use music on I forgot some of the apps, but they're like $9.99 a month. Right now they probably went up. They probably went up. But some people like the videos. A lot of people that I have a whole shitload of people that I subscribe to, and I forget some people's channels sometimes. I got a lot of art people. I got a lot of garden people, like, and I'm connected to all these different people because these are all things that I like. I like going looking at things around the world, like, oh, I'd like to travel to this country, but I can't go there, so I'm friends with these people, and I love watching their channels, and then they watch mine. Yes, so that's the reason I'm a little bit, you know, and I don't know if I should do a separate channel with my art because I do want to do more of that. I cannot edit it all. Oh, yes, you can. Do you have an iPhone or do you have a Android? You edit pretty good. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I wish I could use the good music. Some people do use the good music. I know a few people, but you got to buy the license to do that. Right now, you know, I'm trying to get on my feet. I'm a widow. My husband passed, so I'm trying to get back out there and get back in the, you know, figuring out money and stuff. I have iPhone. Oh, because they have YouTube Create, and I use that. I use a bunch of stuff actually, but um, I have my iPad. I've never streamed on my iPad, but the iPad has some sort of stuff on here as well. Some people just shoot up a video without editing it or anything. You could do that as well. But it does take a lot of time, and sometimes things don't work right when you're trying to edit. Like an app will act up or something. You're trying to put words up there or something, like, because sometimes you do that as well, and then it's not coming out right or something. I don't know. There's one thing that happened, a couple things that happened. Or I'll put some music on there, I don't like it, and then I got to figure out what I'm gonna. And sometimes I don't like any of the music, and I'm like, keep trying to find something because it's not the good music, it's the YouTube free music. And I like peppy stuff. I don't know, happy, peppy, positive stuff. But I really do love doing it. It just takes time though, you know what I mean? It can take me like sometimes hours to do certain things. Like I might start something and not finish it and then go back to it. And then like Um, then you're sitting there waiting for it to go up. My internet's pretty quick, so if I do like sometimes it'll go up really quick and sometimes it won't. And a lot of times YouTube lately's glitching. There's a lot of glitching going on. I don't know what is going on, but like there's a few times I watch people's videos because I have other friends that do videos. I know people that just do the videos, but anyway, you go to make a comment and then it ends up on another one of their videos. I'm like, what in the heck is going on? That's something to do with YouTube. I'm like, makes me look weird. I told my friend, I'm like, that's supposed to go on your other video because sometimes if I'm on a channel, I'll watch more than one person's videos because I'm not there all the time. Um, if they're short ones, but if it's a long one, I usually just watch one. But like I'll even watch their shorts or whatever. But I don't know. I'm addicted to YouTube and I like it. But I like doing a lot of it. So, but yes, that does happen. But I don't know. I don't know what people like. I could just do it, show what I like or whatever. Sometimes I think something's not going to be good and then everybody really likes it. So I'm just do what I can. But I don't know. And I've only done a few events because I get nervous with the events, but if I go to any more events, everything costs money. I can try to stream more of those eventually, but the problem is that I get kicked off and I don't like some of the really big channels have extra equipment and I don't have that because you can have equipment that connects you to all the towers from the different from like Verizon, what's that one? T-Mobile. Like you can be connected to, like they have a thing that can connect them to all those things. Like if this one disconnects you, it connects you to that one. I don't have that type of stuff, and I went to a couple events and got kicked out. Like one event I went to last year was that Fun Fest. At the end, they had a concert. They had Michael, what's his name there? Whatever. Um, I forgot his name. I'm trying to think now. They had a country singer and a rock singer. But anyway, I could sit outside and then I was waiting for the fireworks. And when I walked around, because there was vendors, I got kicked off. So I had to sit in one spot. So that was weird. But I think I got kicked off like 3 times. And that's because the news channel was there. All the vendors were there, the food vendors and everything. And they were using up all of that, so I got kicked off. And then I went to the Christmas parade last year in Bristol, and I got kicked off once. And then that's when my battery started losing, because I got to keep you plugged in. So I'm hoping to get a new phone eventually, but not right now. I really did enjoy the Christmas parade. I got there late because I couldn't find parking. And then at the end, it shut off when Santa came down on the. Oh man, that sucked. I was like, oh my God. And then I got it back up. But that's what happens. So, because I don't have the good equipment. Buble. What's Buble? Michael Buble? No, it was Michaels. Brett Michaels. No, wait. Yeah, is that his name? Brett Michaels? Brett Michaels, the rock singer with the blonde hair. He was playing, and then a country singer, and I can't think of the name of it. I never used to like country music at all. Like I would be like, I would sit there, and it would drive me nuts to just sit there and listen to it. I don't know how to explain it, but now I like the newer country. I do like the newer country music. I like all kinds of music. I like me some rock and roll. I like heavy metal. I like Irish music, Italian music. I like a lot of different kinds of music. And I do like the newer country music. I'm really enjoying that. And there's a lot of country people that started coming down here. Like, at that Fun Fest. What's his name there? Anybody know Jelly Roll? He played down here before he became really big. He just started getting out there, and I was, they have like these concerts at the end of the Fun Fest because Fun Fest runs like a whole week, and then at the end they have a concert, and they usually have two. And people that don't buy the tickets, you can sit outside. And it used to be really loud, but now it's not. So the other people, you buy the ticket to get inside and to watch the concert, but you can sit outside. And then right after the concert, they blow out fireworks. But yeah, and the band Perry, they're from this area, and I saw them in concert. That's in another place in Tennessee, which is about an hour from here or 45 minutes. And I went to that. That was for 4th of July. They had a big 4th of July thing, and people, I couldn't even get near that group. And people were lined up, and she was signing her name on, you could buy the album or whatever. And they're from this area. They grew up in the area here. And there's a lot of recording studios around down here. And they have some big festivals down here, but I can't stream music. And they have something called the Plum Fest and some other things where there's like music. They have like all these stages set up in Bristol downtown, but you have to have a ticket, and then I think you got to pay to park. So I don't think I could go to that by myself, but they set up all these like stages all over the place, and then you have to pay to get in there, and you can walk around, and they have all these popular people, like all these like singers, and some of them aren't always country, they're other people as well. And then there's like I'm trying to think, you can pay extra to do backstage passes too as well. So, and that's all in Bristol. And there's other things around that they do. It's pretty cool. Anyway, I'm just babbling, and our conversation I went off the subject of our favorite heroes. But anybody watch Thor? I'll have to check out that one that you said. I wrote it down. There's so many we could sit here and we could have other chats with that. So I don't know if 6 o'clock's a good time to come on, or 7 or 9. I don't know. I'm gonna try it. You're in a famous area. Yeah. There's the birthplace of country music is in Bristol, and there's a museum there and stuff too, and they have concerts in there as well. People come in there. I don't know. Then they have that twangy music. I don't really get into that, but if you go in certain areas, they have that. It's like different, but it's enjoyable to watch it, even though it's not my favorite thing. I really enjoy it anyway. But yeah. So, and then I did see Dolly Parton. I did see her when I used to have tickets to Dollywood, and she's a really sweet person, and she does a lot for her community. And the reason Dollywood used to be another amusement park or something, and it was going under. This was years ago, and she bought that to save the people's jobs because she's from there. I don't know if that's in Cedarville, Pigeon Forge, but anyway, they're near each other. And she bought that out, and now it's this big thing. But I have videos of different things that I've been to, but I'm trying to figure out how to get it off my old computer. Doesn't go online anymore, so I don't know how to get that off of there. I have some things that I'm trying to figure out how to use. I don't know. I don't want to get into that right now, but anyway, it's not easy to figure things out sometimes. But I thought I could make some videos, like a little mini series of things in my area. If I can get them off or do something with them, I'll show them. But they're going to be different because they're older video. They're just a few years back, but they're from I had a mini camcorder, so it might be a little shaky. It's not going to be like my phone. Wow, fantastic lady Dolly. Yes, using chat famous status for good. Yeah, she she owns a few things out there. She owns, they used to call it the Dixie Stampede, and I found out that they don't call it the Dixie Stampede anymore. They call it the Dolly Parton Stampede because I guess, you know, derogatory. They don't want to have that anymore, but I've been to that 2 times. That was exciting and fun. That's a whole horse show and everything. They come out and they have like these people dressed in like cool, beautiful costumes, and they do tricks off the horses and they go around, and it's a dinner show. Like you go to that, and that was exciting. That was fun. That's a lot of fun. And she owns a couple other things out there. And then she owns, besides Dollywood, first of all, when you drive down there, Dollywood's on one whole side of the road, on that side. Down the whole other side is her I don't know, Splashwater Kingdom or something like that. She owns both of those things there, plus the Dollywood Dixie thing. But I saw her the first time I went to Dollywood. Um, she had a show, and you stand there and you wait. And I went in and I watched her sing and talk to everybody. And her bus, her famous bus, was outside of the thing. She's got a store with clothes in it. She's got when you walk in, the buildings are so beautiful, like really like you're in Dixieland or somewhere. Like it's like the design of the buildings when you're walking through in the beginning when you first walk in. There's a whole big candy store, and they don't give you little tiny things like these candy stores. They have big everything. Like you go in where there's like cookies. The cookies are big. The muffins are big. Oh, she's got delicious cinnamon rolls. It's a big ass thing. The cinnamon rolls are delicious. And then when I first went there, I was like, I loved walking around and everything. And then I realized, oh, I didn't think there was too many rides for adults. They had a few roller coasters. They had a water ride. They had a lot of stuff for little kids, but they had a lot of other things like shows. And then they have the train. I went on the train. If you sit in the back on the side, your face, because it's a coal train, it brings you through. I don't know. It's a real train, and it's run by coal. And when it honks, when it makes the beep noise, whatever, all this coal comes up. I don't know if you're sitting in the back. That happened to me. But anyway, I don't know. I'm not describing this very good. But they have a whole eagle section too. Like they have these animals and stuff that you can see. And they have eagles, you know, they try to revive eagles. So they got a whole section on that. They've got tons of different stores and things that they make. I'm not describing this very good, but anyway. So since then, the prices have gone way up, and they have brand new rides up there. They've got brand new roller coasters. There's another ride that they opened up this year. There's a brand new ride I don't know the name of it, but they're comparing it to, I don't know if it's the Harry Potter Disney ride or whatever, but it's a really like different type of ride. Like it's different. So that's all up there. Yeah, I used to have all those. You know, some of those season passes when I moved down here and stuff were like $50, $39.99, you know what I mean, around those price range. These tickets now are like $200. Even like the Biltmore, I used to have season passes there. Their prices went way up too. But I heard somebody said if you have a pass, if you still hold your pass, sometimes you can just renew your pass. And mine is old, and I said, yeah, but mine's is from several years ago. You know what I mean? They said it doesn't matter, so maybe I could get a discount when I do that. And I had season pass to the Smoky Mountain Aquarium. That's up there. That's absolutely beautiful. And I'm trying to think of what else. Yeah, the Biltmore is in Asheville. And a lot of places have changed. I don't know. So many things have changed. Gatlinburg's changed so much. But I have video, but some of my videos from my little mini camcorder. So I could take shorts and bits and pieces of that if I can get it off of there and just make little videos, like a little series of what's in my area. Although things have changed, but then people could maybe like that and see it. And then the Cherokee too. I've been up there. That's really nice. I got powwow. I got the powwow on video, which maybe I could. I don't know. I got to figure this out, and that's a lot of editing and figuring out. Some of that stuff might be a little shaky because it's like from the camcorder. It's not the cell phones. Everybody does things with cell phones, but I'm like a photographer as well, and I used to use my camera all the time. But now we use our phones for the camera. But I used to have like good cameras and stuff, which I don't have that anymore. Um, but they make it so we can't go any place anymore. It's unfortunate. Yes, I know. Can you imagine having a bunch of kids and wanting to go to those places? Because, well, first of all, when you get up to Dollywood, it's such a humongous place that there's a whole big ass parking lot. You pull up in there and you go through this line and you're going in and they got people coming this way and that way. And there's several lanes. So you get the window with the lady and then you got to pay to park. And then you got to remember, she'll tell you which parking lot to go to, or he or she, whoever's working. So you got to find a parking spot where things are open. So then you got to remember where the hell you're parked, because then a bus picks you up. They got a bus, like what do you call that? Like a shuttle bus. It's all open. So they have different bus stops. So you're in this big ass parking lot. You got to remember where you park, which I forget where I park sometimes. I come out of the mall and I'm like, where did I park? Anyway, so you got to figure out which bus stop you got to get off of when you come back. So you got to remember this stuff. So say you're in parking lot B. So you got to remember that. So you got to go to that B bus stop. So you go there, stand at the bus stop, and you wait for the shuttle bus to come get you, and then they bring you into the Dollywood. Then when you get up there, there's another window, and then you enter in that way. And for all of these things here, it doesn't make any sense unless, like, if you don't live here and you're a visitor, because they say that this is one of the biggest places, most places visited in the world is the Gatlinburg and Pigeon Forge area. That's what they say anyway. Like, because we could drive up there and we could see all kinds of plates. I mean, I've seen Hawaii plates. I have seen New York and New Jersey plates. I've seen plates from all different states, because we used to sit in the car and we'd say, oh, that one's from here and this plate is from there and that. Oh my God. And you know what I mean? We used to play games like that. But anyway, they say it's one of the most places visited in the world, but unless you're somebody visiting from another place, you would just buy a ticket. But living in this area, you're better off by paying just a little tiny bit extra to get the season pass. There's no sense in going to buy a one-day ticket if you live in this area, because she has like, and a lot of these places have big events. Like she has like her spring, like a parade. She has like Christmas time. Oh my God, the Christmas decorations. And I do have that on in my computer, the Christmas time, but there's music, so I don't think I can even play the Christmas music. But so if I get that off of there, what am I gonna put on there? I don't know if there's free Christmas music on the free YouTube stuff, but I'd have to take the whole video out and it'll be just the video. So that ruins it. YouTube ruins it with the music thing. But anyway, the decorations, it's an absolute beautiful thing to see. There are lights everywhere, and she has fireworks every night. There's fireworks every night. But yeah, it makes more sense to have that. And I've been to Ripley's, believe it or not, these weird things that you go in up in Gatlinburg, and yeah, it's I like Gatlinburg. There's Pigeon Forge, Sevierville, and Gatlinburg, and there's so many things to do and see. There's the Smoky Mountains, which is the park, and when you go to the Mountains, you got to go into the building and sign up and tell them that you're there. You're going to go on a hike or whatever. Um, for safety precautions or whatever. I don't know. But I went to one of the waterfalls up there, which is also called Laurel Falls, because I went to the one down here as well. And I've been to another one, and I can't think of the name of it. There's many of them. Some of them are hard to get to. There's a YouTuber who goes to Christmas time. I've seen it. Yeah, I got a couple of friends. I got a friend that's out there, and there's a couple of them that I'm friends with. One guy, he's been on my channel, but I haven't. He keeps asking me when I'm gonna come down. I haven't been down there yet because I haven't had the money to go, but I'm sure I could meet up with him. He's one of the most popular ones down there. He's really nice, but I've never hung out with him. But yeah, I wish I could move up there. If I could move anywhere, maybe. But I don't know. It's too expensive though. I'm about an hour and a half away. And I've never gone there by myself. You know what I mean? I've always gone with my husband. Yeah, it's pretty much straight away, but it's a long ride. There's a lot of shopping up there. There's the outlets. I mean, there's something for everybody up there. I went in this mirror maze once. Oh my God. I don't think I could go in that mirror maze without, if for anybody who's watching, my husband passed away, COVID, he's not here anymore. But every single holiday, that's what we did. We went to all these places. And when we didn't have the season pass anymore and it got a little bit, sometimes we wouldn't, like Dollywood, we didn't get a season pass every year. We would have it. We had it just a few times, but this guy, you said Tube Adventures with Dano. Oh, I've never heard of that one. That's another one. I've never heard of that one. But yeah, some of these places don't want you to do that, to video record and everything, but I like doing it. I don't know. I was like, my husband, when he was alive, every holiday and like when he had vacation time, that's what he did. He took me around. Our anniversary, he used to take 2 weeks off. Christmas, he would get he had like 6 weeks off because he was at his job for a really long time. And he would take me to all those things. And they have a museum up there of famous cars, and they got like the Dukes of Hazzard car. They got the Herbie Love Bug and different things like that. That was fun to go to. Now they have new stuff up there. There's new things up there. Hey, there's let me see. Is that India? Hey, is that India? How are you? Let me check and see if that's her. I don't know. I can't see very well. Yes, it is. Hello. How are you? I haven't been on there in a while. I check in every now and then, but he goes on late. How are you? She's from New Orleans, from Nola Burden. How's Dylan doing? Is he streaming right now? I'm one of his mods. I know it. I'll have to stop in. Sometimes he comes on so late. I like when he does some of the driving ones. I love seeing New Orleans. How are you, India? I had to look at that. I'm like, I don't know if that's like whatever. I'm doing well. You popped up on my feed. You haven't popped up in a while. Oh, well, thank you. Yeah, I haven't done videos in a while, and I think I got like, it showed in analytics like 4 notifications, but I'm trying to kickstart that area. So how are you doing? I'm glad that you're here. How's Dylan doing? What's he doing? I got to go over there and do some modding, right? I went in there one day. I don't know if it was a few weeks ago or whatever. And it was crazy, man. I was in I was in there and I'm like, all these people were acting crazy and I was like, what is going on here? And I was like wiping people out of there. He's on now. I figured he is. Usually I get his thing. I don't see it. Let me see. Oh, I probably did get it, but I didn't hear it. So how are you? What are you doing? He does Bourbon Street. Yeah, it's crazy. You have to come over and help. I notice he's got a lot of new mods too. I don't stay up till 3 o'clock in the morning anymore. I used to. So on the weekends, I'm doing late streams only on the weekends. But how are you? What'd you have for dinner? The food there is always looking delicious. You always have great stuff going on there. Yes. That's another place I love seeing because there's so much there and that's an awesome place. But yeah, there's some crazy people on there. I don't know. It's Vintage Fest this weekend. Oh, that's cool. I'll have to stop in and say hello. I'm glad that you stopped in and said hi. Um, yeah, I'm happy that you're here. I just did a stream on superheroes. Who's your favorite superhero? I went over that earlier. I got my Chloe Pomeranian here. I ate red beans and rice today. You're supposed to eat it on Mondays, but I ate it today. Yummy. That sounds good. I like red beans. I like black beans too. Oh, I got my Chloe. Do you want to get something to drink, Chloe? Let me get Chloe so you can see her. I'm glad that you stopped in. Here's my baby Chloe. This is my Pomeranian Chloe. I had two. My one passed. Anyway. I like the beach scene. I missed your birthday party too, and I ended up watching it afterwards. And anyway, it looked like a fun vacation that you had. Yeah, this is Chloe, Pomeranian Chloe. She says, hi, India. I didn't know you spelt your name that way. I always put India. Yes. So India's from New Orleans. You want to go to New Orleans? There's so much there. Oh, that's what I'm saying. Like everybody, I don't know. She might want to get a drink of water. Let me get her down there. She was coughing a little bit. But anyway, we're just hanging out, doing a hangout, and I was talking about superhero. Who's your favorite superhero? Do you have any superhero events there in New Orleans? You probably do. That's just, it is India. That's just for you two. Oh, okay, yeah. I remember the first time Dylan said my girlfriend's name is India. I thought he meant you were from India. And then I met you and your name was India. And then I was like, oh. But anyway, that's when he used to do the bird stuff. So Comic-Cons. Yes, that's cool. Comes here and it's awesome. That sounds, who's your favorite superhero? Or maybe you don't have one. I'm glitching. YouTube's been glitching a lot. Hey, did you hear about what YouTube is gonna do? Like, I'm not monetized yet. I do a lot for fun, but they're gonna make it in February, so you have to have 8,000 watch hours to get monetized. So I only got 699 because I gotta stream more is what I gotta do. But I get busy. I got a lot going on, you know? Laugh out loud. Yes, I know exactly, right? But yeah, YouTube's glitching. There's a lot of glitching going on. It's glitching. I saw that he's doing like what do you call it? Oh, I can't think of the name of it. I noticed that he's doing that Dylan is doing Patreon. I don't know anything about that. I'm not on Patreon. So, because as a mod, if he does a lot of membership onlys, I don't think I can go on there. Yeah, I saw that they upped everything, just making it harder. I know, isn't that crazy? There's so many people doing videos and they're mad and all kinds of stuff. It's crazy. I did a video earlier, like a vlog, and they showed it to people that had something to do with some police thing. That had nothing to do with my video, so that doesn't help my video. So it didn't. I'm trying to jumpstart that area, but I don't know. I'm not doing. I got to do more. I think if I just do more. My favorite superhero is Batman. Yeah, mine is too. I like Batman, Wonder Woman, and Thor. I don't know why I'm yelling. Anyway, I like Wonder Woman and I like Thor. You want to get back on the couch? She just went potty and had something to drink. Do you want to get on the couch? You good girl. You good girl? You're just looking at me. I had two, but I lost my one. Second Catwoman, then Storm. Oh, yeah. Storm. Isn't that's... Oh, okay. That one is one. Catwoman. Yeah, I didn't go over Catwoman or Robin or any of them. I went over a lot, but I went over like Batman, Spiderman, Superman, Wonder Woman. That's like the major ones. And then a few others. I went over the DC and the Marvel, all that kind of stuff. The actors and actresses that played Batman and Spider-Man, Wonder Woman. I think that Batman's the oldest one, though. I couldn't believe it. 1943 was Batman. And there's like a ton of people that played Superman, a ton of actors that played Superman, like 1948 to 1950. That's crazy, isn't it? But yeah, you guys always have great events there in New Orleans. So there's some other people. Have you ever gone to any of the haunted houses or any of the haunted stuff there? And that would be fun for Dylan to do. Some of the stuff like that. X-Men, yes. Yes, yes, yes. I have that. I have a lot of those movies. Catwoman. I don't have the Catwoman movie, but I have the X-Men movie. I like Thor. They had like a marathon of Thor on. They used to have it on cable station all the time. It was like, oh, it's on again. It was like, that's the thing. I'm so glad I got rid of cable because it was just too much money and they just did repeat and repeat. And I don't know. I do Fire Stick now. But anyway, I chose this colorful background for we're just doing a hangout. So it looks like I've been on about an hour or so. Got some lemonade. So what else is new? How's it going? How's your cats doing? Wow. Yeah, we've been to the mortuary. That's the most popular one. Ooh, scary. I like Thor too. Yeah. It's a good one with the big hammer. I like Wonder Woman too. The one that the latest girl played there. I can't think of the name of it. I'm gonna bring my movies out and I'll just show them, but I didn't have time to get all that out. So, but yeah. And then they got all the tunes. Batman, Batman, and then Wonder Woman, do 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 do. Yeah, Dylan should dress up like a character out there. I don't know. I don't know. One time he did a stream and I was laughing my ass off. I couldn't stop laughing. These girls were like doing these like, what do you call that? Shaking your booty thing? What is that called? I don't know. But I was laughing my ass off because they you had to be there. I don't know. It was funny. But anyway, what are you doing, Chloe? Do you want to get back on the couch? She likes to sit on the couch. Those themes are stuck on all of our heads from the 1980s. Yes, 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 yes. I could do like a we could do like a fun thing, and I could like, well, that would probably be stupid because everybody could know what they are. But I was thinking maybe like a game, but that would be stupid. Yeah, intro theme songs are great. Yes, yes, yes. I don't have a license to do the good music, but eventually maybe I could get the license. I guess you could for $9.99. The probably price went up, but you can get you can do a paid license and then play the good music. But my question was is if I paid for the license and then couldn't want to didn't want to pay for that anymore, would the videos be screwed and get copyright? And it said no, because once you have that license for that, it would be okay. Yeah, intro theme songs are great. Yeah, I'm trying to think. I don't know. I got Batman stuck in the head. Batman, do 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 Batman, and then Wonder Woman, do 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 do, and I don't know what Spiderman. I forgot. And Thor. I don't remember any of the other ones. Now I'm just trying to make people laugh, but thank you for all the likes, everybody. I know I'm up really late, but we get people from all around the world, and I said to myself, the only time I'll do the late ones are on the weekends, but sometimes Dylan comes on at like 3 o'clock in the morning or 2 in the morning, and it's like that's just too late for me. But yeah, I'll have to stop over there and help out with some modding. Um, but he gets some crazy people in there sometimes, some bad, bold people. But I didn't. I saw that he was on Patreon now, and you're like the best couple. Did you guys win that? The best couple. I like all your pictures. You look really good together. Your pictures together. Um, yeah, he's at the end of life early tonight. He's on his way home. We have stuff to do early in the morning. Yeah, I liked when he used to do the driving ones and going to the beaches and stuff too. I wish he would do more of that. And driving around because he used to like drive around. I'd come on the stream, he'd say, "Let's go for a ride," and I enjoy seeing around the sights around there. Yep, New Orleans never sleeps. Nope. Who do you think sleeps doesn't sleep more, New Orleans or New York? Because like I don't know, they're both kind of awake all the time, right? We got the quarterfinals, and then that was it. Live. We went to the beach today. He put. Oh, I didn't even get that one. I don't know why I didn't get that because I have you on. Oh man, I didn't get that one. I was probably sleeping when you went to the beach. I was up late last night, so I don't know. You guys get up kind of early. I don't know how he goes to bed so late and gets up early because if I don't get my sleep, because I got a heart murmur, if I don't get my sleep, I can't function properly. New Orleans architecture is absolutely, yes, it is. I love it. It's beautiful. I like the horses that go down through too. No, yesterday. Sorry. Oh, the beach one was yesterday. Um, New Orleans never sleeps. Yeah, that's pretty cool. They got good shopping there too. I saw some of the stuff that I could never buy. But yeah. Anybody have pizza today? I don't know. I put up a video. I don't know. I just do different things on my channel. But it's amazing to know all these friends that we have from all different areas in the United States, places that we'd like to visit, and even around the world. You know, I have friends from around the world as well. I love everybody. I love all of yous. The buildings were here are 200 to 300 years old, so it's so much unique. Yes, yes, yes. I'd love to see him do that too. Some of those streams. I don't know. I know he gets a lot of people for the Bourbon Street. I saw him doing the French Quarter Street too. That was a little bit, less crazy people, but yeah, he's got all the party animals on the Bourbon Street there. crazies. I'm trying to grow my hair long. So far it's down to there. Oops, you can't see it. I don't know. It's about this much close to my waist, so I'm trying to get it to my waist, but the front's not. If it's in the back, it is, but yeah, the crazies. Yes, yes, yes. I know. One time I went in there and like it was like boom, boom, boom. Like it was like so many people coming in, like crazy people. I was like trying to help out, but yeah, I'll have to stop in there. I know it comes on almost every day. It's long. Yeah, I'm trying to grow it long. I had a tree that came down in my yard. It's horrible. I don't even know what to do. And I have one that's over my house. I'm so worried about the one over my house. So, yeah, I've been trying to get on a schedule. So, during the week I try to get to bed at a specific time cuz I'm trying to get back to work and stuff. So, I'm not up late during the week anymore, only sometimes. Um, yeah. I like those pot dinners that you have there. Those are fun. I peeked in on those a few times too. Your pot, what is it called? Potluck dinner or something like that, or pot dinner. Those I don't know. And what do you call those little crawfish? Those kind of dinners. I tried that once and it's delicious. My cousin lives in Maryland and they made that type of dinner there with the crawfish and that, and they put newspaper on the table, and it was delicious. I didn't know. I had a hard time opening them though. um, she made pizza video. Nice. Yeah, I ate pizza. I got a cheap pizza the other day. I did a video. Yeah, it's crazy. I bet they have good pizza in New Orleans. I wonder how the pizza, what it tastes like. If it's, the food looks really delicious in New Orleans. I would like to go on a vacation. When I get money, in my head, I got a list of places I want to go, and that is on my list. Whether I make it there, I don't know, but laugh out loud. Yeah, it's a skill. Yeah. India, no, she went to the pizza place. It was a short post. Yeah, I did just a car thing where I bought a pizza, Little Caesars, because it was I wanted to make my pizza, but it was 102 index here. So, it was way too hot. We have all the best food. People who travel the world tell me that. Yeah. The food there does look, they give you big food too. They give you big portions here as well. But they definitely do that there. The Mardi Gras thing must be really cool. I remember when they did the Super Bowl too. That was pretty awesome. It's getting cold in here. I'm freezing. I got my air conditioning on. We have the best food. Yeah, I already read that one. So yeah, we got off the subject a little bit. We didn't get too many people because I came on too late. I don't know when a good time is to come on and when it's not. I just come on. I did schedule this one, but a lot of people are probably sleeping. Don't dare put the oven on in that temperature. I know it. Today was cooler though. Today was 80 something with 90 something, it rained. So it cooled things down a little bit. So that's good. And I didn't really look at the weather for the weekend, so I don't know if we're going to get rain, but I'm trying to catch up my yard. My mower, I don't know. I blew up the tire on my mower, and now I can't get it started. And then there's something wrong with the belts. So I have my push mower, the battery's going. It's a one with a battery, it's propelled. It gives me like 30 minutes and I got like a half an acre. So I did 2 sections. I got like 3 or 4 more sections in the back and 2 sections in the front. So that's like 7 days and today I gave myself off because it was raining. Then I went downstairs and I realized, oh, when I mowed yesterday, I never plugged that damn battery in. So I wouldn't have been able to mow it today anyway, but I'm sick of doing that. Well, I'm the head out of here. Good, Michelle Marie. Good. See you later. See you later. Lots of love. Lots of hugs. If Dylan's still on, maybe I'll pop on and say hello, but I don't know how long he'll be on. Or tell him I said hi. Give him hugs for me. Lots of love. Thank you for coming. Thank you for stopping in. I'm glad that you stopped in. Good night. Um, yes, I should do some hearts down here. Let me see. Oops. I hate my iPad because I can never find anything when I want it. There we go. And the iPad's so slow. Good night. Thank you for coming. Yes, tell him I said hi, that you stopped in. If he's still on, maybe I'll stop in there. Well, sometimes I go in there and he doesn't see me because there's so much going on. There's so many people coming in and he's out streaming and the chat thing's going crazy with crazy people. Well, there's a lot of nice people that go in there too. But yeah. Anyway, thank you. I'm glad that you came. I'm so happy. I never know who's going to come and who isn't. You know what I mean? That's why I like streaming on different times. But eventually I'll pick like a specific day or time. That way maybe people would know. I don't know. But it is getting late, so I don't know how much later we'll stay on. But yeah, I can't even. A lot of times in the summer, I don't use my oven. I use my oven to bake sometimes because it's, but basically, I try to use my George Foreman grill, or I have sandwiches, or I do have an outdoor grill. But we've been getting so much rain that I haven't been able to do an outdoor cookout. You know what I mean? And I don't know how much gas is in my outdoor cookout thing. But and then I have like my crock pot and stuff. Yeah, and it saves money on your electric bill as well, not using the oven. But I would like a nice cookout though. That would be delicious. But yeah, I can get my movies out. Sometimes I want to come on, but I don't always have a topic. So I don't know. I did that the last time I just came on and then we did a chat. But like I said, I never know who's going to be in here and who isn't. But I do plan on doing other times. So I don't know. I do plan on coming on earlier and trying different times. I just been busy trying to get the yard up and stuff. It's horrible. Crock pot meals are good. I think in winter more people will be around. Yes, exactly. They probably will be. Yeah, so it is hard for me to do it as well because I used to stream at 2 o'clock and I used to do a lot of walks at that time and go places. But being that this has been like the worst year with my yard trying to get it caught up and catch up things, you know what I mean? Like I was like I can say that the last several years I've been like just so addicted and so on YouTube and on everyone's channels and doing I probably mod for like maybe 6 different channels or more. And like I'm not always at some of those other places, but like I try to be, but like lately I've been trying to catch up stuff that I haven't gotten to. And being that some people there are some people that aren't streaming as much and then some people that are, but I'm trying to get stuff done and get myself organized with stuff. So yeah, I've been trying to do that rather than be on YouTube 24/7 or whatever, you know what I mean? I'm trying to watch some TV. I sometimes can't. I don't know. So I do want to try to watch The Devil Wears Prada. And I'm hoping to stream tomorrow, but I hate saying that because then if something happens and I don't make it here, so I don't want to. But I want to come on earlier. I like doing the late streams, but I want to come on earlier. So, and I don't know when to come on. I used to come on at 2. between 2 and 4. But I don't know if anybody's going to be there if I come on at that time. I also still want to try a morning stream, and I don't know when that'll happen. But if I do a morning stream, it'll be like 10 a.m. And then I would still like to do, like, maybe if I come on at 6, between 6 and 9, maybe that's a good time to come on instead of 10 o'clock and 11 o'clock and all that, you know? But I'm not always organized. Like, I at the last, I knew I was going to do this, but I have no concept of time. That's my problem. And I knew I was coming on streaming, and then I didn't. I knew I wanted to do this, but then when I started looking it up, it took forever to write it down. But I thought it would be fun. I thought it would be fun to do that. So yeah, I would definitely want to get some shirts though. And it makes me want to watch the movies, but I have a hard time sitting still sometimes and watching stuff. So I hope I can watch the Devil Wears Prada. So I don't know. Some stuff becomes very boring, and I don't know if it's after COVID. I used to have specific shows I used to watch. I can't even watch those shows anymore. I'm over it. I'm over those shows, but I always have like sitcoms or something playing in the background for my Chloe, like King of Queens and all those shows are. I got my TV on now. Chloe, come here, Chloe. Let me go get Chloe. Come here, baby. Come here. Your baby. So I don't know if you're ready to go to bed, if we should end it. But anyway, here's Chloe. Your baby. I love her so much. I don't know what I would do without her. You know what I mean? She's so cute. I don't hear that cricket, and I don't know if that was a cricket that I got, but I think it might have been because I haven't heard it. But that's been in here for a couple of days, and I looked everywhere for it. I looked everywhere for that damn cricket, and I don't know if that was it, if I got it or not. And normally if Leo was here, he would just keep barking. He'd keep me up all night because when a cricket would come in. Hopefully the cricket's good luck. But yeah, I'm nervous about all that wood that's in my yard. I didn't show that. It's a big ass mess, but I don't know. I saw my neighbor and she was really nice, so I don't know. Maybe she was just complaining the other day. But I do have a tree that's over my house, and I'm worried about that. Because I got 2 trees in the front that really need to come down. But are you still in here? Chloe, yes, my Chloe. Say hi, Dior. Say, we're so happy that we met Dior, huh? We're happy that she's here. Aren't we? Yes, we are. We're happy. We love our YouTube friends, don't we? Sometimes I can't wait to come on here to see everybody. It's like, I don't know. And I miss some people's streams. I should take your advice and try to do my mowing my yard in the morning, but sometimes it's hard for me to get going in the morning for stuff like that. But like I've been going out after dinner, and then I do miss some people's streams when I'm doing that, but I don't know. Anyway, I'm happy that everybody came. I don't know if we should end it. I don't know why this thing isn't moving. I'm missing it. There we go. I missed what you said. I'm looking at that. The topic is on point with the movie theater movies. Yes. Yay. We could do more talking about movies. Chloe and Mommy look like twins. You have similar hair color. Oh, thank you. See, thank you, Chloe. Yes, we love Chloe. I love her fur. I love fluffy dogs. I like all animals. My brother had a Rottweiler, the one that passed away. And some of my cousins, or my guy cousins, they had Rottweilers. And I had my big fluffy snow bear. He was a Great Pyrenees. But I always wanted Pomeranians. I like Samoyeds too. Those are really pretty. But I don't think Samoyeds would do well here because it's too hot. It's really good because you have a lot of videos with Chloe. Yes, I know. She's so cute. I want to do more videos of her, but I don't know what to do. I see some people, they do props and different things, but I don't know. She's no, she's older. She's, you know, at either 13 or 14, but she does like to sleep a lot. She gets wound up during the day sometimes, and she'll like spin in circles and do stuff like that. She don't like playing with her toys anymore. I don't know why she keeps looking that way. Do you want to get down? She needs to get down and get something to work. Okay. Say good night to Dior. Say good night. Good night, Dior. I probably should put her down. One of my favorite videos is of her walking around that camera. I put the camera on the floor and she kept walking around it and walking around it. And I put that espresso, Chloe's espresso walk on it. And I did that. I'm happy that I have videos of Leo too. And I was looking at some of his videos today and I miss him. Oh, I said his name, but she didn't hear it. I'm going to put her down because she wants to get down. She keeps looking this way. Here, eat your doggy food. Sometimes she saves some of her doggy food. She didn't eat it all today. I don't know why, but she did have a lot of treats. I gave her a lot of treats. The lighting in my house isn't very good. And I apologize for my last stream because YouTube stretched it out because I want to do more. I don't know, a piece of her hair got on my face. I want to do more horizontal. What happened? Oh, wait a minute. Let me see. Let's see. You could do a live on grooming her. Maybe that isn't in YouTube guidelines. Maybe they'll think you're trying to teach people. I can't see for some reason. I don't know. Because they blocked that out. Teach people. I don't know. You could do a live on grooming her. Maybe that isn't in YouTube guidelines. Oh. I don't know why that hid your thing, but you didn't say anything wrong. I watch a grooming show. I forgot the name of it. I was going to tell you about it because you might like it. Oh man, I can't think of the name of the grooming. There's a groomer girl that I watch. She does it for free and she does a lot of stuff for volunteer, like dogs and cats and things and animals that are really like haven't had grooming in a while. Grovers or something. It's called Grovers or something like that. Yeah, I watched that girl. And there's a couple other ones that I watched too. But I was thinking about that, but that would be kind of hard. Unless I just do like a brushing one. If I sit on the floor, I could brush her, but other than that, I don't really know. Because usually I sit on the floor when I do her, but like if I did her in the tub and stuff, that would be too difficult to show. Because I have to kneel down in there. I don't know where I'd put the camera. It'd probably fall in the water. And then when she gets out, she rolls on this towel. Like I try to wrap her in a towel and she goes crazy rolling on it and everything. And then she comes out here. Then I bring her out in the living room and she runs around like she's super happy. It's that's what she does when she gets her bath. And before her bath, I brush her a lot. She's shedding a little bit now. I don't even know why. But anyway, I try to do that. And then I trim her nails. And I trim her back end and her fur and around her feet. I call them wings, the fur that's on her arms. I trim all that and I trim around her paws and stuff. Then I give her her bath. And I use shampoo and then conditioner on her. Because a groomer told me that you should always use conditioner on fluffy dogs. Yeah, that's what I mean. Just sitting in the floor brushing. Some people like that. Oh, okay. Yeah, I could do that maybe sometime. My floors are horrible. I need new floors. So, because I thought about that and I'm like, where am I going to sit? A Girl with Dogs is the YouTube that I watch. The one that I said, the Grovers. Or no. I watch a lot of different ones. I like fluffy dogs too, more cuddly to me. Yes. The thing that bothers me is when somebody sees a fluffy dog and they're like, oh, you need to cut its hair and all that. You don't do that. They don't maybe they shouldn't have a dog that's fluffy then, because I like brushing my fluffy dogs. My Pomeranian was fluffy too, and he had a double coat or a triple coat or whatever. He had a those undercoats. What people don't realize is that you're not supposed, you can trim their hair, but they have to have at least an inch or two of hair, because their undercoat keeps them, because they're like, oh, it's too hot or whatever. It's not for them, because they have a body temperature thing that adjusts to the temperature, and if you cut that, it doesn't work on their body right. I don't know. People don't understand the different types of breeds. But really, people need to look up like what kind of breed is best for them, because some people, Pomeranians are really people dogs. You know what I mean? Whereas somebody else might want a big dog. I don't know. A lot of people like the labs. I like labs. I like chocolate labs. My cousin had a black lab and a chocolate lab, and they're beautiful dogs too. My cousin had a golden lab. Those are absolutely beautiful dogs. I like all animals, to be quite honest with you. I like them all. If I could have one of each, yeah, come on, baby. Anyway, but, you know, in reality, you can't have them all. Absolutely never cut a double coat. Yes, exactly. And with the Great Pyrenees, their coats are like wool, and they can take the fur and they spin it. They can make yarn out of it and different things like that. They can make wool sweaters out of that, and they do that. But you still cannot shave it all the way down. It has to have a certain amount of inches of that fur. And the problem is that those people that say that, they don't want to sit there and brush. But I sit there for hours and I brush her. Like a lot of times I brush her in the morning, but sometimes I brush her in the afternoon. But like when she sheds, I have an undercoat brush. And when people see the lot of shedding, they think they want to cut it. But you don't do that. You got to brush it out. And they have the place at PetSmart, they have groomers there. The girl that worked in there, she's the one that told me to use the undercoat brush. She's the one that told me to use, because when I got my dogs, I'm like, what do I need? She says, oh, can I help you? I was out there. I'm like, oh, you work in there? I said, what? I need to know what kind of shampoo. And she told me what to get. Like, she said, make sure you use conditioner, get an undercoat brush. And they said that with my Great Pyrenees, because I would sit there with the brush and I could fill bags up with his fur. And then someone said, get an undercoat brush. You know what I mean? So I had a big undercoat brush. Once you get that undercoat brush, it just comes off really easy. But dogs shed, and they get a different coat each season. Summertime, her coat is thinner, so she loses all that. Wintertime, she gets the thicker coat. But she's got a double coat. Leo had a triple coat, and my Great Pyrenees had a triple coat. And hey, there's Carpo. Hey, what's up? I don't know why this isn't moving here. There we go. How are you? I've been out having fish and chips at the Italian club. Oh, nice. I'm a mod on your channel too. Like, are you gonna stream soon? I have been brushed Millie. She just self sheds. Yes. How are you? And Dior says, hey, Carpo, great to see you. And oh, sounds good. I would like to get a 2 or 3 mini goats. I would never have love one day, Dior says. Absolutely. Yes. When I went to the Biltmore, they got goats there, and they have horses, and they have these funny chickens that I've never seen, these chickens that look animated. And this goat had light blue eyes and it was white. It jumped up on this thing and came over to me, and I was petting it. I loved it. It was gorgeous. They're so cute. Yes, they are. And Carpo says, "Hey, Diore, good to see you." Um, so how have you been? Who's your favorite superhero? Do you know all the American superheroes in Australia? Like I went over in the beginning of the stream. If you want to see the beginning of the stream, I went over the 4 popular favorite superheroes: Batman, Superman, Spider-Man, and Wonder Woman. I like Wonder Woman, Batman, and Thor. Those are my favorites. And somebody got their message timed out. Carpo did. Let me see. When they do that, I can't see it because it's grayed out. Yes, she is a lot better. Thank you. She is not limp much at all now. Oh, that's good. They fix her arthritis. Millie, your dog. So how's your tooth, Dior? How's your dentist? How did it go at the dentist? And Carpo says, yes, I know all about those types of superhero movies. Oh, so who's your favorite? Pain medication. Oh, that's good. That's good. I'm glad to hear that. Yes, that's very good. Because she still seems young, your Millie, your dog Millie. How's your weather? We got rain today, downpouring rain. I don't know what the weekend's going to be, but... So I was thinking about putting that brownie recipe on my posting area, maybe on Sunday. About 7 years old. Yeah, she's young. My Great Pyrenees only lived to be 8 years old. The bigger dogs don't live as long as the smaller dogs. Chloe's over there eating the rest of her food. Sometimes she saves her food for late at night. I don't know why. And sometimes I hear her getting up at 5 in the morning because I give her her full food amount in the morning, and then she saves it. She'll save it for when I eat, and then sometimes she saves it for late at midnight. And she was on the couch, so now she's eating it now. Diora says her tooth is okay. You have to go back for a filling. She has to go back for a filling for a cavity. That's good, but not good about the cavity, but that's good that your tooth is good. And Carpo, that's good, less pain for Millie. Yes, that's very good. So now she can walk a little bit. You probably still have to be careful with her, right? So who's your favorite superhero, Carpo? Do you like the DC or the Marvel? I throw both DC and Marvel together, even though they're not. I don't say, oh, I like the DC more, or I like the Marvel. I like them all. I like different ones. I'll get all my movies out and we can do another stream on that. I liked this background. I thought it was appropriate for the stream because I couldn't put the super stuff on, the superhero stuff. So I kind of wanted it to look like a burst of smoke color or something. I don't know. I want to do more of my art and I just haven't had time. And I don't know if I should do a different channel for that. I'm not really sure. Because that would be a specific niche, but he's an Australian actor. Oh wait, I missed something. Let me see, what did I miss? I don't like many of the superhero movies. Oh, you don't? If I had to pick maybe Wolverine, Hugh Jackman. He's an Australian actor. Yes, Diore. Yes, I have the Wolverine movies somewhere, or a movie from them. I have some Batman movies. I have Spiderman, and I do have Superman somewhere, and I have Wonder Woman. I like Thor. I like Wonder Woman. I love Batman. I realized that I don't even have any T-shirts of those, so I'd like to get a Batman one, a Wonder Woman, and a Thor. I definitely want a Thor one. I don't know if I can get a Thor one. I like Thor because he's like, I don't know. He's pretty cool. And I like the fact that, he goes with the other gods where his place is there. And I like Wonder Woman, like her fantasy world as well. And the fact that, she does justice and peace and all that. I like comedy movies and sitcoms. Yeah, I do too. I did the stream on the superheroes though tonight. I'm gonna get my movies out and show them though. When I dig them out. I probably should do that soon because it's next to this video, right? This one. But yes, I'm happy that you're here. I haven't seen you in a while. Yes. I have a tree that's down in my backyard. It's horrible. It smashed my fence and ruined it. So now I don't know what to do about that because I can't fix my fence. But yeah, it's really, the roots are sticking up in the air and everything. It's horrible. I like a lot of 90s sitcoms. Yeah, I like a lot of different things. Currently watching King of Queens. Oh, I like that. What channel is that on? I don't see that on my. I had that on earlier, but it's not on at the moment. I watch it whenever it's on, and they usually have George Lopez, King of Queens. King of Queens is one of my favorite ones. Um, we could do a stream on sitcoms if anybody wants to do that. If we want to do that. I don't know. I have it on Netflix. Oh, I don't have Netflix. I wanted to get Netflix, but you got to pay for it. So I have the Disney Plus bundle. So Disney Plus bundle doesn't allow you to use it, share it with other homes or whatever. They only go by like your IP address or whatever. They won't allow that anymore. They used to be able to let you like share it with like somebody else in your family in another household. They don't let you do that anymore. But I have the Disney and Hulu. Hulu got bought out by Hulu. Chloe's rolling around in her little bed. She's got a bed. She's got little beds around, but then she has her, what I call her nappy, which is her actual bed that she sleeps in at night, which she sleeps in her little kennel, and I put like a sheet on the top of it because she likes it dark. And then I put like a little blanket in there and everything, and she's got her little cushion in there. She likes that little dark space to go in at night. Both my dogs like that. I don't close it on her. She goes in and out. But the beds that she has are around in different areas. Like I have a pink one in my bedroom, and I have like a gray and aqua colored one in here. That one was like both hers and Leo's, but I like to get her some more when I work. Yes, it's paid to watch thing. Yes. They had I can't think of that thing. Something about thing. They have some good movies on that Netflix, but I don't have it. Used to have Peacock too, and now you have to pay for that as well. I like the Captain America symbol circle with the star in it. Yes, I like that too. I do like that. I have that movie. Those are really good movies. I like the movies. I don't know. Sometimes you have to be in the mood to watch certain movies, but I do like comedy movies, and I like all the Marvel and the DC movies, and I have to be in the mood for like the Halloween movies. So when Halloween rolls around, when the Halloween movies come out, that's probably the only time I like Halloween movies. And then Christmas movies, I love those. I like action movies as well, and I like comedy, and I like the romance and the drama ones. I like a lot of those as well. But I have to be in the mood to watch certain things. But I'm kind of still having a hard time, like just sitting and watching a movie. But I'm gonna watch The Devil Wears Prada. My name is Earl. I like that TV show. Oh, I remember that. That's funny. That's a funny one. That one used to crack me up. And then there's Schitt's Creek. Anybody used to watch that? That's funny. I think that lady died that was on there. Kohl's and Amazon has graphics. It's also, like for the t-shirts. Yes, it's pay to watch thing. They have the shirts. I wonder where you get a Thor shirt. I don't know. My brother, he's into the Batman, and he got him and his little son both Batman shirts, and he sent me a picture. I don't know if that was last year or the year before. I haven't heard from him lately, but he's busy working. But I liked it because it was black and it had the Batman symbol on it, and it was in gold. So I'd like something like that. And then with Thor, I don't know. I want something with purples in it and stuff. I think I could get that like with his like magical thing. I don't know, but and then Wonder Woman, I like Wonder Woman. I heard about the Creek one, not seen it. Yeah, that one's funny. I get a kick out of the name of it. Are you okay, Chloe? Chloe, are you okay? What you doing, girl? You want to come? Oh no, she's gonna get wound up now and start twirling. What are you doing? It seems like every 2 weeks I gotta cut her nails, and it used to be like a month or so, but now it's like, are you a good girl? But I don't like to get too close to the bloodline. You know what I mean? I have to see that in the light. Like you gotta look at it. You know what I mean? But yeah. Yeah, I do like the movie, the new movie. There's one of the movies that has Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman. They're all in it. I can't think of the name of that movie, but I'll have to get it out. Catch you later. Bye. Okay, thanks for stopping in. And the fish and chips sounds delicious. Right now, The Nanny's on. I like that movie, that show too. Anybody like that? I don't know. Why is it all the older shows are good? I used to like Two Broke Girls, King of Queens. I watched King of Queens a lot. I love that show, King of Queens. Everybody Loves Raymond. We could do a whole nother show on just sitcoms. And it would be interesting to see what other country, like you live in Australia, but have a good day. So I probably should end it soon, right, Dior? We should go to bed. Oh, we got thank you for all the likes, everybody. Have a good one, Carpo. I'm so happy. Hope I'm not keeping people up too late, but I know some people like the late ones. But we should probably get going because it's getting late, and hopefully I'll get to stream tomorrow. I don't know. Just keep your notifications on. And if anybody wants that brownie recipe, I'm thinking about maybe putting that up on Sunday. And I definitely gotta do more videos, but I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen with the tree if the people haven't come back. There was a guy that was gonna come back, but we got rain, so I don't know if he is or isn't. So I never know if I need to go outside or not. And I've been trying to catch my yard up. Yeah, I'm trying to. There's some stuff that I got to deal with, but yeah. Good stream, MM. Thank you so much, and I'm happy that people came in, and I was happy that India came in as well. I hope they come back to help you. I know it's like I'm not gonna get any help with my fence though. I have chain link fence, but it's smashed down and like I don't know. My yard. I'm trying to get it caught up because I did want to stream out there, but it's either too hot or it's raining. But I wanted to like either sit on my deck or I have a porch. My deck and my porch need to be painted, which I bought paint a while ago, but it's up too high, so I couldn't do it. But I've decided I'd like to do the inside of my porch white. I have white wicker furniture. I can sit on that. And I got a screened in porch. But that stuff needs to be cleaned. The wood needs to be cleaned off because it looks like it's got like mold, but it's just watermarks from the rain. But I don't want my water bill to go up right now, so I'm like waiting until, I get to work for that stuff. And the paint's probably not any good that I had because I got it a couple of years ago, and my deck is up too high, but I got this color called Dust Bunny, and it's like a beigey tan color. I don't know, that's the color of my outside of my house. My house has, well, I don't want to say because you just never know what people so anyway, I hope they come back. Yes, me too. I do too. So, and I want to do more drawing and stuff like that. A lot of times on Sundays, I do watch a lot of art streams as I'm subscribed to I'm just subscribed to so many people that some of the channels I forget the full names of them because then the I don't know. It's hard to look them up sometimes. And so I do watch a lot of that. But yeah, I do want to do more of that. Chloe's going like this. She's sitting on the floor. Are you tired, baby? You want to go night nights? You going to bed? Oh my, I'm cute, you guys. You good girl? Did you like that when I had her behind me on the couch when I did horizontal? I hope when I do horizontal again, it doesn't do that, but I can do Prism Live and it shouldn't do that. So I don't know. But okay, well, I guess we're gonna get going. And I try to mix it up and do different things. With the heat and everything we've been doing inside. But I like using the backgrounds and stuff. But thank you for all the likes, everybody. I hope everybody enjoyed the stream, and I hope I get people to come back and do a rewatch. And thank you if you do the rewatch. Yep, it was cute. I think Chloe liked it and felt part of the show with you. Yes, she did. She was moving back and forth. So I could do that again because sometimes I get tired of sitting in the chair. Yeah, we could do that again. I want to mix it up and do both horizontal and that, but I don't want to be coming on here and having YouTube stretching that out again because I should have gotten off and came back on or something and tried to fix it, but I didn't know how to fix it. But I went with it because I had people coming on, you know what I mean? I think if I come on earlier, I'd have more people probably, but I don't know. I get a little shy sometimes. Sometimes I don't want to be in front of the camera, but you know what I mean? Anyway, okay, well, thank you so much, Dior, our friend Dior. Hearts, hearts. Lots of hugs and hearts to everybody. I'm so glad that you're here and that everybody that you came. And I don't know what just happened to my screen here. Okay. All right. I want to thank you. Thank you, everybody, for coming. Thank you for coming to the stream. Yep, it was cute. Pomeranian hugs. Yes, Pomeranian hugs. We got lots of Pomeranian friends. Pomeranian hugs, everybody. Thank you for coming, everybody. Thank you for rewatching. And the stream is ended. I will see you on the next one. And maybe I'll get the movies out. I don't know when, but we'll get the movies out. Thank you for all the hearts, everybody. We got a couple of people here watching still. Good night, everybody. I'll see you on the next one. And sweet dreams, everybody. Good night. Good night. Good night, Dior. Pomeranian hugs.